Good morning. We're live. And well, we're already short, so it's a little bit of it's a de-risked pre-market trade. Stop losses break even at that wick high, which traded to that 1 minute imbalance, and that's the 5 minute. So I don't care about the result of that break even. It's a really tight break even. Well, doesn't matter. We'll run through the analysis. We have this 15-minute inversion, right? That was kind of that trade. Okay, that's the order filled there. Okay, starting the higher time frames. We have got this massive down move on the 4 hour, right? Super large down move. This is 1,000 points. Did you know that the down move is 1,000 points?
That's aggressive.
So that means we had a 500 point retracement? Okay. I didn't know it was that.
On a Monday too?
Okay, so we had a 500 point retracement, right? So we're at the equilibrium. I don't care that we really invalidated this 4 hour here, but we traded above this Friday high. So now I'm looking for us to trade lower to this 4 hour fair value gap and into this one, and then, well, hopefully through them. Higher time frame, a weekly. We've got the weekly imbalance here, and we just had this weekly kind of change in state, especially on ES. You can see it. ES fell right short of the. Oh shit! Hey.
Still on that one?
No, I needed to break even. I took Graydon's advice.
The other thing is, right, there's no like SMT at the daily lows for the bullish scenario. We did take those relative equal lows, but from there's no SMT. The only SMT that there is with YM on like a low from July 7th, but YM took that like, how long ago was this? YM took that like 20 days ago. So there's SMT there before, and that failed to deliver. So I wouldn't really classify it as a great SMT.
Oh, that would have been dude, that's kind of actually unfortunate. That would have been a very good win on the day. Yeah, my entry price was actually there. You know, I don't like being in an open position at market open, right? Market open could totally wick up there and down, and I didn't. And again, the reason for the break even was I was unsure about these three relative highs, like that. So it's fine, but you know, the logic was there to the trade. It just took me out of break even on open. Crap.
So yeah, we retraced the equilibrium of the massive down move from Friday. Still holding a very small 4 hour SIBI.
Yeah, oh, daily gap too, actually.
It's a very small daily gap as well.
Yeah.
The only thing about the daily gap is it formed with a fucking 500 point move.
Yeah.
In the other direction.
Yeah, I know. It's not that good, hey.
So we pretty much consolidated all night. And then London took Asia's high, and then New York AM took London's high, formed SMT, and looks like we're getting the reversal. So there will be a 10 a.m. continuation.
I didn't want to wait to 10 a.m. No, we're gonna have to, eh? I don't want it to run an inverse and take London's high again, because then it's just a straight seek and destroy day.
Yeah. So we do have SMT at London's low. Wait, no. No, we don't. So it's a different low. But yeah, I don't want to see us reject off this 4 hour. I'd rather see us, continue to sell off through it,
But
leave some sort of imbalance, and then.
But the thing is that I don't want it to be so quick.
No, not like enough so that we can still get in here.
I mean, you might be taking this. Watching this first percent fair value gap here. Okay, I feel like I should. I'm like I owe the chat to run them through that trade. You can't start a live stream and say, yeah, I'm in short. Oh, what's that? No, I'm stopped that. We can't start it like that. Okay. We've got, like we were talking about before, the session profile. We've got Asia session consolidation after it opens up, right? And then we have a high taken of Asia session, and then the low of Asia session taken with London session. Then we rally with New York AM, take London's high, and form this SMT, right? Off of that SMT, we get 15-minute change in state, 50-minute fair value gap, 50-minute breaker, 50-minute fair value gap. And then internal to that, 5-minute order block formed, traded to 1 minute inversion was or this inversion closing here was my fill. And what I'm watching is I'm seeing how this fair value gap's holding, because the inverse of it would look like we rally and have seek and destroy conditions, which I don't want to trade. So I'm wanting to see it continually deliver.
That's also not the first presented fair value gap because it was formed with the pre-open as well. So the next fair value gap that forms will be the first.
Oh,
presented.
it's well, so technically it does classify as one because it opened up above the highs. It does classify as one because it opened up above these highs. So that is the first presented fair value gap. Okay. So we took the London low in the 4 hour, and we're at the equilibrium again. So this black line is the equilibrium of the range. So all of this trading was in the premium, the consolidation. We had the rally, engineer the highs, internal sweep, and then the reversal, right? So should pull up the live stream. I haven't had it up the entire time.
Lime's working its way towards the pre-market buy side.
Okay, so there'll be some tea or something there.
Looks like a weird SMT though, because it goes.
We'll go through all the highs.
Yeah. See if that can reach up there. I'd like a 15-minute fair value gap breaking through that 4 hour. Offer a nice continuation.
So we have this 2 minute change in state right there. Or not change in state, but order block. So I'm watching it. Obviously, like now that we had taken this this London low, I want to see a form of, continuation or a re-entry. So if ES wants to rally with NQ, we form a kind of SMT up here with YM, I guess, and then get a further move lower, and that'd be something to watch. But I'm mostly watching and just trying to see if this first one for value gap delivers lower. It's not executable. I'm not taking anything on it. I'm just watching it. Because yeah, we've traded to this 4 hour now, so that's why I'm want to be cautious with that. Obviously, the better 4 hour to trade to is this one, because it's a more of a discounted 4 hour.
Yeah, I'd like to see a move down into there today. I mean, obviously, if we fail to reverse here.
I would have wanted this hourly close down there.
I mean, there's still 20 minutes.
Yep.
25 minutes almost. So the hour closes, so there's still time. This could just be like an internal manipulation. Take some of these highs out, and then look to see lower. But like the 4 hour candle right up took the previous 4 hour candle high and low, and is now closing, or no, not closing, but it's back at the opening price. KYM took that buy side. That pre-market. We'll see if we can reach London's high. But if it just takes us pre-market.
So No, I don't think this is my trade to just take that drop lower and then you get an inverse off of London's low. Like that's not my trade. It doesn't align with my higher time frame bias, but I think it's definitely possible it's running out these highs. I would really like to leave London's high where it is because we have that SMT there.
Yeah, so YM took London's high.
Yeah.
So we'll see. If YM can reverse here and NQ can get back below that 1 minute gap.
Yeah. The only thing
that
I
could
see
be
is this
possible short.
like I could flip my bias here and say this is the potential reaccumulation in a long trend.
Yeah.
Bull trend, and we're going to into this upper 4 hour here. Because I look at this one, just in here, like kind of we rally right before this 4 hour, we kind of consolidate above it, drop into it with a open manipulation, and then we could totally see the rally into the upper 4 hour. So I think it's worth acknowledging it. Obviously, that's not my preference, but I totally like to have both sides of it outlined, so I can see if I need to be flipping my bias or not. What confirms that?
See if YM can get this reversal here.
Yeah,
because if it can start reversing and inversing its gaps, then they're kind of correlated right now, not really. What ES and NQ did get that move higher, while YM did.
But YM also got a move higher off of open, whereas NQ got the down move.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd like to see YM try and flip here. And then NQ, if NQ can get back lower, like close below those 15-minute. Wait, no. Wait, we did inverse that very by 3 ticks.
The 15-minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we inversed it by 3 ticks.
That was part of the short. And we got this massive 15-minute wick though.
Ten a.m. PMI news as well. Okay, YM's starting to get the move lower.
Yeah, well, actually, NQ just got a 5-minute bullish close on the 5-minute. Sorry, a 5-minute close above that down candle there.
Yeah. Okay, so NQ just traded into its 1 minute BPR. That would be like if I was looking for longs here, it would be off that 1 minute BPR.
Well, why don't we see how it is, like it reacts here? Because still higher time. Like, so for shorts, to actually be shorting, I wanted to see the 4 hour candle, the 6 a.m. 4 hour candle, after taking London's high with the SMT, deliver lower, close, have this change and stay, even close maybe through that 4 hour. Then I was looking for shorts. We're going to look more attentively for shorts.
Yep.
Right? Whereas on the long side of things, I could totally argue that we're searching for this 4 hour up here. So we drop lower, take London's low on open, trade back into the discount by like a tick. And then now we're getting this, we have this inversion of the first percentage fair value gap off of London's low with this kind of these sequentially lower highs. And the buy side from pre-market.
There's not there's not a clear enough SMT at the lows.
There's not a clear enough anything right now.
Yes, that's true. But at least I can frame, or potentially frame shorts because of the SMTs. There's 2 SMTs.
Yes, yes. And so, like I outlined and said, yeah, we might have seek and short conditions. I'm basing that off of the. Oh, I gotta go to a different time. No, I'm basing that off of the Asia high and low getting taken, and then the London high and low getting taken, and us. Now we've ended up back at the equilibrium. So, what does that tell you about where we're trying to go? And well, nowhere. The manipulation, the actual noteworthy manipulation, didn't really deliver. It traded to an equilibrium, and then consolidated. Then this delivery traded to the sell side, then came back to the equilibrium and consolidated. So we're not forming manipulations, we're not forming any reversals or continuations or expansions or anything besides consolidation on a higher time frame.
There's actually a good internal SMT with ES. So if you just look at ES and NQ, you don't look at YM. There's the bearish SMT at London's high with ES, and then internally we have that 945 buy side.
What do we do right there?
Should we have a small SMT with?
What do we do right there?
We are delivering off that 3-minute.
It didn't happen. I think longs might be the play. We might seek and destroy back to the high. You can trade seek and destroys, but because I'm looking at the higher time frame, it does just look like now it's a reaccumulation, and we will be rallying here. It's like that manipulation, technically holding this hourly here. Like, come on, that is a bullish sign. That's a new 15-minute candle. That's what that is. Holy crap. I looked away for a few seconds. And I just see the... Okay, so the 3-minute gap is what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So this rally, since there's no PD raise here to support a bearish bias, besides the S&T at the highs now, which we are returning to on the bullish delivery, I think we'll go to Asia. Sorry, not Asia. London's high now.
Yeah, this is the last resort for short, so because we just took that 15-minute internal.
But like on any higher time frame, there's no reason to go down now.
Yes, yeah. Well, we just consolidated and then manipulate both ends of the range.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we just get a good displacement leg,
which we just did. Yeah, because what we're doing right now is pretty much invalidating that bearish 15-minute and everything to the left. Trading back up into it off of the sell side, and that move is way more bearish. I think I'm going to have to do a bias flip, and I'm going to be targeting this 4-hour that is the premium bearish fair value gap, or at least this internal high. So I'm looking for this fair value gap to be traded to right there. I know that's a little bit of a stretch now, but that would be my better entry. Especially because we've been forming this 15-minute. Although we wouldn't, but. Yes. So back into this 4-hour, I think we go. Which is on the 4-hour, this one. The premium imbalance. So if that was the 930 Judas swing taking out London's low, then we reversed from it with this inversion. Which I thought this inversion was a little bit too aggressive to take, and I personally wouldn't have taken this. Then you get the 3-minute traded too. But what I was looking for was 8 more confirmation. So this running higher, having, you know, the displacement. See where this retracement lines up with. So not even a full discounted retracement, just I want to see to that 1 minute right there. But we've still got this hourly fair value gap here, and this 4-hour candle is delivering from like this on the bullish side, not the bearish side, right? So watching this imbalance here, which would mean trade into it and then see something out of it. What other fair value gaps? This 5-minute candle closes and it forms this 5-minute breaker. So now, since I'll see this retracement, I'm gonna wait for something that, you know, maybe like an internal, just because the times where you take this tap this fair value gap and it runs through it, I don't want to get caught on offside right there. So that is into the 5-minute breaker there. But like I want to see us stop, you know, stop in there, close this candle, and then get, you know, 2 more candles and then start running higher, inverse this, or get a change in state, or whatever we do. Because what happens if it just, you know, since we're in the seek and destroy condition, take this internal high, reverse back to the sell side. Like, again, so my grounds on flipping the bias would be if this is delivering. Because there's still that 9 minutes. So really this 10 a.m. candle needs to be printed before I come to any conclusions.
Still liking that SMT at the highs though, because YM's working its way through that 5-minute. If we can inverse that 5-minute, then it's kind of hinting that NQ's going to flip.
It's so weird because now they've taken London's low and reversed off of it. So it's a little weird.
Yeah, if there was stacked highs and like a clear SMT at the lows, then I would have no hesitation flipping.
Because if you look at the 4-hour, it just looks like a mess. It looks a little bit hungover from all of yesterday's freaking volatility. See, I'm not really in the game of betting on these imbalances holding. That's why I don't take the tap of fair value gaps, because it's like super subjective to the structure. So like us not having this 50-minute close is one thing I want to watch. And that's why I'm looking at how it's holding, not just blindly entering on the tap of it. Like I want to be taking the internal confirmation of anything. So in this case, the 5-minute breaker, 5-minute order block, looking at the internal after we trade to it, just in case it's going to get ran right through. I don't want to be offside there. So we are rejecting off of that 5-minute right there initially. Could be watching this upper imbalance here. Kind of wanted a discount move. Let's see here. This is a premium. Oh.
So you're going to take the
I'm thinking
like
about
3-minute order block or something?
I'm thinking about it, but so we've got the PMI news. So I'm gonna probably be I'm not gonna take it because of the PMI news, like pre-PMI news. right? That's the news. Or am I just making shit up?
That's right.
Just because it, I don't know. I don't really like the premium aspect of it right now. And the Seek and Destroy. Because you hear me flipping, like I'm like, okay, well, if this is going lower, then I'll be, my short bias will be in effect, or
Yeah.
we're going higher. Okay, we'll see this upper 4 hour. That's probably not the best time to trade.
Yeah, you can kind of argue both.
Yeah.
Well, because we've been in a
I definitely
80-point range all night.
I definitely go more bullish right now though. Like with what we've done at the sell side here.
Yep.
It's definitely more bullish, but
Well, we've been in a 80-point range all night since the open.
Yeah. I do really like that 5-minute breaker. Look at that though. We're getting a decent reaction off that 5-minute breaker. So if I was trading pre-news, I'm in off of that inversion. Now, I don't doubt it works out. I just wanted to stay safe with the news. So I would do 4 contracts. Be risking like 1,000 maybe. 4 accounts. And I might have top ticked it if I did that. I just didn't think it was the right time to take that setup.
Oh, dude, as much as it looks bullish, it's like there's a part of me that just has a feeling
So
that it's gonna go to that lower 4 hour.
You can simplify it by saying there's no confirmation that we go lower yet.
Well, just all the S&Ps at the highs and nothing at the lows.
There's
Yeah,
no
we're delivering
confirmation,
off the 4 hour.
I know we just formed the S&T. There's no confirmation of it holding though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm patiently waiting. See, I'd be 60% in drawdown right there. So I don't like that trade. I would have been 90% in drawdown there. I'd be sweating. Yeah, honestly, I can't see anything. I'm gonna definitely sit in my hands for another 30 minutes. That's the natural amount.
Yeah, so YM's gonna inverse that 4 hour off of that S&T of pre-market. Yeah. YM is about to flush to that 4 hour. And I'm thinking
YM is going down.
I think NQ is gonna follow.
Interesting. Also interesting why nobody's in here. Got a pretty enticing title there. I think the best live stream we had was Full Port Fridays.
Yeah. Just put full port. Was it today? Tuesday? Full port Tuesdays.
Well, I should call it something else. Well, it should be Tape Prop Tuesday.
That's a good one. Yeah, do that.
Or I'm trying to use my brain.
TP Tuesdays,
It could be TB Tuesdays because it's shorter.
which is the same thing.
Take Profit Tuesday. Oh, it is. TP Tuesdays. Probably the best one. I can't think of anything else that's easier than that. Okay. Trope. No. Screw it. I'm naming it TP Tuesdays. I'm naming it TP Tuesday.
Yeah.
ICT Concepts TP Tuesday. I like that. It's a little bit of a word play.
Okay, news here in 40 seconds.
So if I took that long, I wouldn't be stopped out yet. But I'd be regretting it. Because it didn't seem like the best trade there.
Okay, the volatility's picking up, you can tell. So see if we get a shallow move higher off the news and then just flush, I'd probably hop in a short.
News.
Oh, my chart froze.
It's down.
Okay, yeah.
Holy crap. The MNQ chart is crazy.
Yeah. What does it look like on NQ?
Normal. More normal. There's no
Yeah,
gap.
see,
There's
so
no
like-
gap down.
I want.
Holy crap, dude. If I took the long, my stop would have never gotten traded to.
It would have got jumped, yeah.
It would have jumped over it.
Yeah.
I don't know how simulation trading does that, since would it be slipped until it fills it? That'd be crazy. Like, would I not have gotten filled until it trades back up today? Like, oh my gosh. So what are we waiting for here? Let's see.
Well, I was looking at that 3-minute change in state.
That's a horrible 4-hour close for what we wanted to see, though.
Yeah. Geez, Top Step's got to fix their platform here.
I don't want to touch anything. I like that pre-market short. I would have been done off that pre-market short. I went to break even too soon.
I can look at your chart, see what's going on there.
So this is my pre-market trade. I literally could have left it. Dude. That would have been so nice.
Here.
ES is
Go to like the 15th.
ES is below the sell side. Well, the 15-minute change state would be nice, but that's in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll hold up here for 13 minutes.
Does NQ have that issue on Top Step? Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna chart on NQ.
Yeah,
I have to just trade it too.
just don't click. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, just do one. You probably will be doing one, actually.
Like I want to take this 3-minute change in state. Because we had the manipulation pre-news, so news should just expand in the direction. Right? So like, yeah. When do we get it here?
I'm gonna wait just to see more, but the 3-minute change in state is valid here. There's that technically the inversion of that 3-minute.
Yeah. Well, because I'm basically I want to pre-fire that 15-minute change in state. Because I don't want to wait for that.
It's because I don't think it's gonna happen until we're below that sell side. I'll also mark down the this move.
Okay, we do have S and no. Okay.
Dude, so here's the thing. I'm gonna talk about my pre-market trade. The only reason I went to break even is because open was coming.
Mhm.
So if I had the same setup but after the market open, I would have been fine there. Again, is why I trading after market open, because there's no technical, like, I go to break even because it's pre-open.
Okay, we didn't get that 3-minute change in state.
Okay, wait. If it trades to this 1-minute inverse again, and then get something out of it. There's this S&T at these lows though, right? Like
Yeah.
ES traded lower, YM traded low.
Mm-hmm.
NQ did not.
So
So
we're
wait,
still holding the
so what you're saying is we should have just shorted YM.
off that 5-minute inversion is what I was looking at
So that's on open though.
on the news. Yeah.
Well.
It would have been all right, but a little sketchy.
Sure, sketchy. For sure, it would have been sketchy.
I might honestly wait for this 15-minute just to see if we get that order block, because that would be nice. If we get it, I might just take that. We'll see here. So I do want to see lower. I want to see into the lower 4 hour.
So this small opening range gap kind of indicates a consolidation day. So maybe the AM is not what we want to trade, but instead we want to trade lunch.
Yep, this is what I dump. Okay, well.
Yep. We have that 5-minute close.
Yeah.
The wick kind of puts me off. But I do like trading NQ because NQ's now it's got the most room. I wouldn't want to like go super tight with the stop loss. I'd probably go to the 5-minute high. I wouldn't go this internal high.
I'm just gonna monitor it because we do have that SMT there, but that doesn't really, just that little internal SMT doesn't really turn me off from taking shorts.
So double S&T.
Yeah, and like I don't want to just take a short here.
No.
Like just like this close to the low. I'm trying to think. That 3-minute change in state level would be nice if we could trade back up to it.
That'd be really premium.
Yeah, I might just.
What do we got outside of just being there? Well, really the 2-minute order block, right? See it?
Yeah.
I think that could be the short position. We did inverse that 3-minute, right? 5-minute had a nice close. This 15-minute close would really kind of clear the air for me. I don't really think this is like an A+ short
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit tight
in here.
I want to see this 50-minute close.
I don't like how we are also below this on ES.
But if we get that 15-minute close, then I'll probably take something. We'll see if we can. We're gonna form a 5-minute gap here. Actually, I'm gonna go light size because we got a decent retracement here. I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're in there.
Just do a starter.
And then your stop loss is at that swing high?
Yeah. And I'll look to add just because of the bullish SMT there. But this is a decent retracement, so if we reject off this kind of 3-minute order block or change in state, I'd want to be in. Yeah, and I'll look to add once we get the 15-minute change in state, at least.
ES got so close to that 4-hour we're trying to target. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, what the frick am I looking at? What's your light size there?
I actually just
You're
added.
at that swing high?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I actually just added.
Like full size?
Yeah. On that 3-minute change in state tap almost when we got like really close to it.
Yeah.
Just because I was thinking, I was like on the 50-minute regardless if we get the 15-minute close or not. Like my idea for the shorts is off that SMT with London high and then the SMT with pre-market. So it's like that high shouldn't get traded to anyways.
The double SMT.
So as long as I'm entering relatively around premium of that leg.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
not
fine
in
with
this. I'm not in this one. Where's your fill price?
Yeah, it's fine.
337.
341 ish. Basically like
You're
the
in
3
three
minute
contracts?
the 3 minute inversion, yeah.
3 contracts?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Your 2R is at the
It's because I'm letting it go to that 4 hour in discount.
145. Oh, you are letting it go there.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say the 145 low from yesterday is a good target, and it's 2R, but you got it under control with that big RR trade. Trying to get it at 3R there. Yeah.
We'll see. I'll take partials if we get below those lows.
Is that the 5-minute gap traded to?
Yeah. 5 minute gap and yeah, that's it. And the 3 minute change say got tapped there.
But pay attention now. That's my cue. That's my cue to enter. Okay, so that 5-minute got traded to, which I'll mark out. And then I want to see this internal. Literally just this move like there. Okay, I'm in. Stop loss is up there. That's 100 and some points to that lower 4 hour.
Which isn't super unreasonable. I mean, we've been consolidating all day, or all night, and then all this morning so far.
Yeah.
We got the manipulation.
Yep.
So we should get expansion. We had 10 a.m. news, so there should be more volatility. So yeah.
So this sell side is my break even.
Mine as well.
Through that sell side. I'm in 3 contracts, but I've got a worse fill price than you. But now my stop loss is at a good level. I should change it, but make sure it's put it on the right thing. So this 15-minute closes in 1:42 seconds.
Yep.
Funny times. And then we can see the further move lower. So basically the entry for me was the tap the 5-minute, the 1-minute confirmation out of it, which is just this little change in state there. That's my good trade. Way more confirmation on that. Definitely got this higher time frame bearish bias here. Yes. Oh, yes, to trade to that 4 hour is this one. So we're not quite there. What have I got marked up? ES is on the 15 minute looks really, really bearish. Is it one more minute to that 15 minute closes there?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, like 45 seconds.
Okay, I added one on the tap of that order block a little bit.
Yeah, I added one on the tap of that 5 minute. Like
Okay, yeah.
when we were up there.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't adding because like on MNQ it looks there's like that big gap there, right? So there is no 5 minute for value yet. And then I pulled up the actual NQ chart and I seen there's a 5 minute gap there, and I was like, oh, what the hell? Got confidence in the idea, might as well size up on it.
The 50 minute close there. So my TP now is I changed it because it's right there. That's my chart. This is my A plus trade of the day. We've got all the confirmations we need. I'm getting this move on the 10 a.m. candle. At least below this sell side here would be really good because then that's the break even level. With that 50-minute change in state is super high confidence in this trade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to I don't want to see price trade back up to that 50 minute change in state or order block.
No, that's a little high.
It's too deep.
Yeah.
And considering we delivered off of the 5 minute pre this 50 minute candle opening, we just traded into a 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute order block. So I'd like to see that kind of be the high, and then look to see that 930 low get taken.
It really hesitated right above that sell side there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we just traded into a 2 minute gap there. That would be as high as I'd like it to go.
So my target is the 145 sell side liquidity from yesterday. If you go to the 15-minute is the prominent swing low there, where it's traded into the 50-minute balance there, and hourly. So, or no, hourly order block.
Okay, I'm at break even.
I'm also trailing to break even here.
Okay, yeah, so I'm looking at my partial areas here. I do really like that lower 4 hour for a take profit.
I don't think I just got a partial area. Mine's just TP.
I'm just trying to think. Because that makes sense to go to that lower 4 hour.
My TP's not there, so.
I just don't want it to fall short of that 4 hour. Like, take one of these internal lows and then get a retracement. So
the good low is you could take it on the
take it off at the hourly swing low, I think. Let's see. I'll see how we react there. Like how aggressive we kind of sell off. Like if I go to the daily, my daily objective would be to probably equilibrium of yesterday's range. or that lower 4 hour. I think I'll take it to that lower 4 hour. I'll take a partial, but I'll let most of it
I
go to
would
that
partial
lower
at
4 hour.
145
Yeah.
from yesterday. Sorry, the price level 240 or 241. But I'm at break even. Nothing matters right now besides where I'm partialing, and I'm not gonna partial this one. I don't think. Actually, I'll do a partial at 53.50. But of half size, and then just to secure it, just in case it falls short, because that's 52. I must do 54. Okay. Who knows? There might not be any chance to take partials. That shallow continuation through the low. I do really like that 15-minute though.
The 50-minute looks amazing.
See, I initially the live stream had the title of stock market crash. Now it's TP Tuesdays, but the stock market crash it was derived from us having this bearish bias that we talked about right on open. Dude, but like I go to that 15-minute. Oh, I go to that 15-minute. It just makes me want to remove my stop loss.
Well, yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. I'm gonna monitor. So like if you look at
This close on this woman is really close, really important here. This next 5 seconds.
If you look at the 15-minute, the low that formed that lower 4 hour imbalance on NQ is that low from 11 o'clock on the 4th.
The low that formed the lower 4 hour. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
that's
okay.
not the same low that formed the 4 hour on ES and YM. They have different.
There's no low that formed the 4 hour. It's a high that formed the 4 hour. Oh, this one?
No, the lower 4 hour.
Oh, the lower 4 hour.
That
Yeah.
That low is different on ES and YM.
Okay.
So I have that low marked out as a potential partial area.
The right low marked out. Okay.
Yeah. Not like just the imbalance, but the low that formed the imbalance. Oh, that's the other thing I have to work on though. Is like, so I have this objective of the 4 hour, but it's so far away that like,
well, dude,
like I have confidence in it going
I told
there.
you where to partial.
No, I know, but here's the thing, right? Like I have confidence in it going there. So it's like, and I'm not a huge fan of partials. Like I prefer just to be all out.
You don't like making money?
Well, like I could secure $730 on each account at this low, this first low, not even the low in the 50-minute, the one above that. And then 1,200 at that 4.
That's not a big difference.
So I think it's a $500 difference. But like I have confidence in it going there. It's just like holding it there is tough.
Okay. My little stingy self partialed one right there. At 50% from my entry price to my TP.
Okay, well I have to at least let one go. I can't be that stupid.
I'm taking them off at this sell side though.
Yeah.
Where my green line is. That's my TP. The TP Tuesday TP.
I'll be taking 3 off at that 50-minute low, and then I'm letting one go to that 4 hour, just so that I can at least say I held it there.
The amount of confidence I've got for it to go there is pretty good though. That extra 45 points.
Yeah.
Especially with where the break even's at in the 15-minute and everything. The amount of times we'll not be in on this move and then say, yeah, I want the 15-minute traded to, and then just leaves it is more than not.
Well, and the interesting is, right, is I think we both used to, like if 10 a.m. opens up and just expanded towards the draw on liquidity, we wouldn't short until we traded above the 10 a.m. opening price.
I think it's flawed.
Right? As like a
I think
PO3 technically.
I totally think that's flawed.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that. I totally partialed at like a not even a real level.
Just to secure the money.
50% of my entry to TP.
Yeah.
Which makes sense though, right? That's
I do a little bit of math here to make sure this makes sense to do.
what are you trying to
But I just wanna,
You trying to pass some more accounts at this trade too?
uh, yeah, I have a couple going on the back. They're fucking in though.
They're what?
They're in, like they're in, like heavy. Like it'll be pass or below.
That's the math you're doing.
I'm just seeing how much this one contract is gonna run for. See if it's even worth it for me to hold it there. So to be it's securing another $200 per contract at that TP. You know what? I might just take it once basically any of the indexes reach that lower 4 hour.
And the weakest is ES, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, but that 4 hour in proportion to where it is on NQ is like the same.
Wait, what was my RR on this trade? I got it's a 2R to this 50-minute sell side, and then it's a or 1.8R, and then it's a 3.1R to that 4 hour. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'll take the three off at that low, and then I'll let the rest go.
So we'll go to 5 minute just to watch it.
You know what? Just looking at it, I think I'm just gonna take it all off at that low.
Which one? The one I'm talking about?
Just this first swing low on the 50-minute
Yeah,
that we're approaching.
that's the one I'm talking about.
I think I'm just gonna go there, just because if I take three off and then let one contract go to that 4 hour, I'm only making an extra $100 on that contract. I'd rather just secure the $200 on that contract and not get super greedy with it.
What I'm also watching for, the level I'm watching for, is the hold on. The swing low. The 53.25 swing low. Well, honestly, now all you're doing is just sitting. How come nobody's in the stream? Every time we win, nobody's watching. Every time, every time we get somebody watching, it's like a losing day.
Or it's just like no trades. Like that.
Or no trades.
The day that one guy came in, it was no trades.
I took a trade.
Did we?
I took.
You took one?
No.
I don't think we took anything. Because remember, he was shorting. Or no, he was longing in the
long.
retracement, but it wasn't even a good retracement to even.
It didn't get the reversal.
Yeah.
I partialed one at that low. So I traded from a 75%. entry price to TP. It's just like It's just like risk, like mitigating the risk of unrealized profits.
Yeah.
And they're like good levels to do it on because they make sense. Like if you're up 1R, which is my 50%, why wouldn't you be taking one off? Now we're freaking ripping to the upside.
Yeah, it's because YM took that. I think it's because YM took that low, at that 4 hour Sibi low.
I thought you said you were taking it off when I did that.
Well, I meant the 4 hour Sibi, not that low, but I should have. I guess No, I'm fine leaving this. I still think Enki's gonna flush lower.
It's got a 5 minute gap there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving this.
Nope, no 5 minute. It's got that big 50 minute down close, which is nice.
I'm gonna walk away. I need to get out of here before I can take a contract off or do something stupid.
You don't want to watch it?
I'll come back in like a minute. I just need like a quick breather.
Really?
Let me get some water.
Need a breather. Oh no, Graydon, we got stopped out. Did you get any part of this?
No.
Holy shit, he went to take a breather and it's just flushed. Oh my gosh. Get out of the room, man. Come on.
Yep.
Like it was going down when you were out. You get back into manager position. I don't know if I'm letting one go to the 4 hour.
I don't think it's worth it for me to let one go. I should be letting most of them go because of my conviction in this. But I am just going to take them all off here at this low. Call it a day.
What if I leave one and go all day, and walk away from, like, literally go do the rest of my daily activities, but call for the entire dump through the up move we just had?
Okay, come on. 3 more ticks.
Oh, you're going to that low?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm out.
One more tick, you're
I'm
out.
out there. $720
Okay,
secured
I'm
on.
holding for another 170 points.
Yeah. That's. I mean, like, yeah. I would. I just.
No, I'm not holding for 170 points.
Yeah. It's. I don't know.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for it to take this low, and then I'm gonna trail my stop loss
To that low.
to this low.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let it go to here, and then I'm gonna trail it to in between the two, like here, and then I'm gonna let it go through there, as far as it can go.
Yeah. That's fair. So yeah.
I've seen aggressive expansions, and they don't look like this. So that hasn't started actually putting the imbalances in yet, right?
Yeah.
Like it needs this.
Right. Like it makes sense. It makes so much sense to just go all the way to that lower 4 hour because the high of day has been put in. Right. SMT with London's high, and then manipulation after market open, forming SMT at the pre-market high. Delivering off the 15-minute change in state. Out of a 4 hour and daily imbalance as well. And then since we had just large expansion met with large expansion the past 2 days, equilibrium of the range would be the target, which is actually lower into the 4 hour.
Which is where my TP actually is. Look.
Yeah.
Or 94.50.
But I just secured the 2R.
I can do that. We gotta go do stuff today.
So yeah. I don't know. I just there's something about like seeing it run 2R to like a potential like, not I wouldn't even say reversal point. This doesn't make sense to reverse here, but just like a target.
What I'm doing is I'm doing what I said. I want it to take this sell side, and I'm going up to there.
Yeah.
And letting it.
Yeah.
When does it take it?
There, took it.
Oh, it's totally gonna reverse off that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but like I was saying, if it were to take these lows and then get like a decently deep retracement and retrace back up into like a, close to my stop loss, and if it stopped me out and break even after being up over 2R, it's tough doing that. But yeah, so you don't need to catch the whole move every time. Just catch a portion of it, even if you have confidence in it going more.
I've got confidence in it going lower, but it needs to go through that low.
Yes.
Or it's gonna take me out. It's fine.
Well, guess we're doing the trade recap for Twitter. He's only 40 points away, hey? From that. Did you take it out?
Yeah, no, I took it off.
Alright.
It just pushed below it enough.
Yeah.
I would have trailed it anyway to the level after that move. So, okay, so I've taken all 4 of my contracts off. I am up. What am I up? About 2,000 on the day, which is quite good. It will take a $2,000 day for TP Tuesday. It's a 2 hour today. So
Yep.
overall, good trade. Really liked the entry off of the 1 minute change in state, and then my ad as well. Still more potential in the trade, but since I'm de-risked, as in not doing a contract here, my partialing, and I caught up to me, and I had one contract left. Yeah. Okay, but I did really like that double S&T there. That gave me quite a bit of confidence. I mean, even initially going into or when I first did my analysis, I was like, yeah, I want these 4 hours traded too. But then up here, when we had the S&T, I was seeing if this was holding and delivering through there, if it would make me change it to the upper 4 hour. But it did not trade to that, so. All right, we will end the stream. Oh, look, I would have gotten taken out.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm totally fine because if it takes these lows, retraces, chops for a bit, then finally gets a move, it's not really worth that extra like 1 hour. I mean, like I guess it is worth it if you don't get stopped out, but you're risking technically your profit that you could have secured.
I do use
Right.
that logic sometimes.
Which makes sense. Like if you have one contract running to make 300, but you're up 240, it's like, is it worth that extra $60 to risk your
No, I don't think so.
240 if you're at a logical area to target, like a swing low or something? So, yep, done there. Do we have news tomorrow, or is it another no news day?
No, it's no news. News on Thursday.
We'll see you tomorrow for no news Wednesday.
We will not see you live streaming tomorrow. We actually will
that's
be
right.
live streaming for the next.
We'll
Till next
see you
week.
Monday.
Yes,
We'll see you Monday. We're going on vacation.
We are going to go trade in the mountains. On top of a mountain, like a Buddhist monk, sit with our legs crossed and our laptop and
With a mountain goat, a shawl.
what they wear. We'll catch a teepee on top of Mount Fiji.
All right. See you
All right.
Monday.
Yes, stop by Monday.